VCR Redux will begin in T-5 minutes.
What the fart is VCR Redux?
It's the show where we take movies from the VCR era and bring them back to today.
How do we do that?
Well, we start by talking about a VHS classic, and usually you'll say something like,
I haven't been this uncomfortable since I watched Meatballs 4, Meatballs to the Rescue with my parents. Oh yeah, or you'll say something stupid like,
I wish we lived in a world where the Garbage Pail Kids made as many movies as the Muppets.
but I know you'll always see it through with a positive attitude.
I hate this movie, I hate being here, I hate all of this. Oh, Jamie Kennedy. Oh, well, shit. Well, let's go for this.
He was in Son of Mask. This is genius.
I am not a gamer. I'd rather read books.
Ian's like the old lady that's like, I got video game monsters, I got movie monsters in here.
As long as we respect the passion and the artistry that went into these films.
You know, obviously they took this movie, it's 93, right? You're like, what do you want to see in your Mario movie? And they're like, oh, we want it to be grim, we want a lot of death, we want tits and ass.
Oh, and then we start the pitch ideas with modern day sequels like
Weekend at Bernie's 3, Cocaine Mountain.
Sometimes we take it kinda seriously.
I'll watch a Paul Verhoeven alien movie.
oh my gosh, that alien will have more vaginas than anything you've ever seen in your life. Sometimes this Hawaiian shirted fool will pitch something stupid like,
I would take out the virtual reality stuff and just have it be about Jeff Fahey mowing the lawn.
Sometimes the best pitches come from the live chat.
Alex Bonafonte also pitches Grand Theft Starfighter Vice Galaxy.
wait, I thought I had the best pitches.
And what happens at the end of the movie? The ultimate fart. The fart that the warmth goes like all the way down to your socks.
The only rules are, there are no rules. Sometimes we cross over franchises.
Only the truck from Tango and Cash can kill Christine.
And sometimes we travel back in time. Like 1995 is missing a good Universal Soldier sequel.
But you never know what we're gonna pitch next.
What do you want? Do you want Daniel Stern behind like a muzzled mask? Like,
We all know it should be Pesci behind the mask, and like underneath the mask, you should hear him going like fritter, 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 fritter.
you are so proud of yourself for that one. I can't stand you.
I would also love to see a Charles Bronson version of It's a Wonderful Life.
What?
Direct to DVD.
If you made a shot-for-shot remake of Scarface with Goofy as Al Pacino, it would be amazing.
Oh my God.
Dorsey, you need me to be the bad guy.
It's like the worst 1987 Disney movie Disney's ever made. Schlongo, directed by Jim Wynorski.
Like, I would watch a whole bowl of that.
Do the John Holmes story. Add a comedy spin to it.
Wow, the Wonderland murders are so funny.
I'd watch it on my mobile.
Something happens and he goes into a coma. He gets like, hit by a car or something. I know this is dark, but like, bear with me. He's got to go on.
Did you just go like Hard to Kill with Ferris Bueller?
I'd watch it on my iPad.
If you want to just like throw in the kitchen sink, I mean, it all works. Like Alien versus Predator versus RoboCop, like if that works. Alien versus Predator versus Terminator, that works.
Alien versus Predator versus Ernest, that works.
That works.
I respect everything you just said. I need David Silver and Terry Silver and the Sloan family all learning the Quicksilver, but they're doing it in Breakin' 3 Hydraulic Boogaloo. And it's underwater. It's gonna be incredible. Eat your fucking shit out, James Cameron. I got the underwater movie you can't touch.
That was the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life. Mr. Toxie goes to Washington.
My ass would be in the theater tomorrow.
If Harley Quinn gets 7 movies, then Tank Girl should get at least 70.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
I mean, why should we even bother with Look Who's Talking when Air Bud is soaring to new highs?
All I know is I want Danny McBride.
I'd want him doing anything other than writing Halloween movies, honestly. Anything that keeps him away from that fucking job, I'm for it.
Just let him talk out of his butt. I don't care how he does it.
I'd rather not.
Austin Powers doing the Macarena.
That would be the opening credits. Come on.
But we have not yet had Die Hard on a half pipe. What if John McClane Jr. was a pro skateboarder and also an avid machine gun enthusiast? Skater Die Hard.
up, virtual people? Welcome to the 201st episode of VCR Redux, where we take your favorite franchises out of the analog era and bring them back to 2025. I'm your host, pop culture punk Chris Stiles, joined as always by my co-host with the most complaints, film professor Ian Klink.
Call me Professor Snake.
We're going to get to this. But we have two radical guests on the show tonight. First up, of course, the third leg of our VCR tripod himself, Mac Daddy Mickey Torres, is Mick back on the show.
Hey!
What's up, everyone?
And rounding out this righteous crew, the VCR's favorite champion of Street Fighter II Pop Punk Edition, Steve Anderson, is back on the show.
Hello. Zangief, please.
Zangief,
Actually,
that's
you know
right,
what?
I'm
No,
sorry.
Call me Pliskin now.
Yeah,
for
call me
no
Dr. Joe.
You
real
have a
reason.
snake tattoo on your stomach, don't you? Don't lie.
I
Show
do,
it to
I
the
do.
audience.
It's just
Show
I
it.
have a couple snake tattoos, So before we get to our official VCR business, I do want to shout out a couple VCR birthdays going down in the world today. We've got the great Angie Saunders, the mashup genius herself, and the great Sean Gold. Two of the VCR's finest, born on this day.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Making this August 6th a red letter day in VCR history. So happy birthday to you both, and a million thank yous to you both for all the pitches, all the watching, all the years, and just for being great
Sean
friends
for
for
his
so
pitches.
long.
Don't
Yes,
do
you guys both rock. I hope you're having an awesome birthday, whether you're tuning in or not. I have a feeling that Sean Gold, for one, he may have sent me a pitch in advance in case he can't make it. But at any rate, getting to today's business, we are here today to plunge deep into post-apocalyptic New York, to surf the wastelands of future LA, and to sprinkle some A#1 on Adrian Barbeau. That's right, folks. This world needs Escape from New York 3, and we're here to give it to you. But before Ian pitches Escape from Iowa, we got a dish on how Escape from New York came into our lives and what we love about it. And of course, that goes double for you at home and everyone watching the live chat. Was it love at first Laserdisc, Vital VHS? Hit us up in the chat and let us know how Escape from New York came into your lives. But Steve, when
Sir.
did you first get escaped?
Well, I think I first got escaped probably with you when we were much younger.
That tracks.
We were young adolescents. I think I saw LA before New York.
That sentence can go a million different ways.
I know, right? You,
It
every
certainly
euphemism
can.
you're
Our
thinking
first
of is- yeah.
escape into a whole new world.
Right? What I gotta say about this? So ironically, okay, I've been under the impression my entire, movie watching life that Escape from New York was a treasure, and Escape from LA was its, ugly fucking sibling or whatever. It was its ugly follow up or whatever. That was a CGI mess and whatever. And then I don't know what. And I've seen both these movies multiple times throughout my life, and loved them. And then this week happened, and we watched them again. And Escape from New York's a little rough. It's a little rough to get through. I was like, I love this movie. Normally on VCR, I think I come in a lot of the time to fill in the spot when no one wants to show up because the movie sucks or the movie's not something that everyone wants to watch. And I'm like, yeah, you know
That's
what I love
not
talking
true,
about.
Steve.
I love talking about bad movies with you guys. I love it. This time I was like, no, I'm going to be on the fucking show because I love Escape from New York. And then we put it on to watch it, and I'm like, oh my God, like what is happening? This is rough. This is tough.
I think history is constantly being rewritten in both directions.
Steve, we're friends here. Listen, I get what you're shoveling.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I get what you're shoveling here.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
All right, well,
All right.
we're gonna get to what you shoveled in the Iowa cornfields in a minute. What about Mac Daddy Mickey Torres? When did you first get escaped, sir?
Most likely it was HBO. I mean, it's always HBO.
Right.
So that's the gateway drug, so to speak. And probably because, like Carpenter, I knew from Halloween, obviously, and stuff like that. So then I just started to just try to like watch his movies or anything that had his name on it. So I was like, all right, well, let me try to watch this or whatever case it may be, and I just threw it on. Now, I like Steve. I probably saw LA before I saw New York. And it was probably just a time period thing.
Yeah. I don't know
So-
why, but I remember distinctly watching LA, I think first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before New
So
York. Yeah.
I will say that I do have a soft spot for LA. Like I feel like New York, I'm not gonna say is not a classic because it is a classic, but at the same token, like I don't know. Because I started with LA, it was just more like it's like more pop, more the colors and everything. Everything was just more like.
This is going to go down as the weirdest episode in VCR Redux history, because I feel like we're all going to be on the weird side of this one. All right, what about Iowa Ian? What cornfield did you escape to fucking?
So I would say that I'm in the same boat, but
wow,
and it is. But here's the thing: it is HBO's fault. All right. What I would say is I became aware of Escape from LA first. But I did watch it in order. So HBO back in the day had these amazing thing called HBO First Look. And it was in between the movies, they would show you these like making ofs of movies that are coming out. And about that time, I watched, the making of Escape from LA. And in that they talk a little bit about Escape from New York. So I said, okay, well, I really like this is cool. I guess I should see Escape from New York. And I'd seen like pictures of Escape from New York in some of my sci-fi action movie books, but I could never find a copy of it. It's just something you just kind of hear of. And after that, we went to the video store in Sioux City, Iowa, went to West Coast Video, I think is what it West Coast.
R.I.P. R.I.P. West Coast. I love West Coast.
Well, this was I think that this is just a mom and pop video store. That's just what they called it. Was just West Coast Video.
Oh, okay. It wasn't one of the
it
chain
wasn't
ones.
the chain.
No, it wasn't. No. It was just a mom and pop. Like they just called it West Coast Video. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! What in the lawsuit
sad.
is going on? Yeah.
Hey, mom and pop video store days, guys.
How sad.
But I remember
They got gunned down in the gang wars against East Coast Video in '96.
Yeah, Biggie was at this counter. And
spoken just like a man who doesn't know who was on
I don't
which.
know anything. But anyway, I went up to the counter and I said, Tupac, here's what I need. I need Escape from New York. And they had it. And it was the old Abco Embassy VHS, with this the greatest poster in one of my top 10.
Yeah, that is pretty dope, actually.
It's a great poster, yeah.
Of all time. And it's the only time where the movie poster is going to disappoint you because you want to see this.
Yeah.
It's not in there.
No.
But what a great poster.
Yeah.
But I watched that. I watched Escape from New York and just thought what a wild movie. It's a Western, but it's not. Okay, clearly he's Clint Eastwood, but he's not.
Right.
Okay, tell us what you think if no one from your country club was watching the show, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like I loved it. I thought it was great. I enjoyed it. I did then when HBO started showing Escape from LA. That was my jam, and to this day, I love Escape from LA. I think
you know what the first one looks. Sorry, Chris. I know you still have to talk about you or whatever, but I was just saying the first one. The first one looks really cool. It's dark. It's a little hard to make out.
It's
whatever.
gloomy.
It's
gloomy.
It is, yeah, exactly. The second one is pulpy as fuck.
It's
dude.
like bright,
and it looks it looks like fucking Sharknado. It looks like Mortal Kombat 2.
We'll talk about the computer when we come back.
We'll get to the look of this. You know how I fall on this.
Okay.
You're right, but there's also there's more. So before I get to my shtick,
still
though,
so much more.
There's so much more, yeah. There's much more. So I do want to get to the live chat because there's much more there. Our good friend Cobra Kai never dies. Our good friend Joanne is there. Angie Saunders, the birthday girl in the house. Happy birthday, Angie! Thank you so much for watching. Oscar Toronto, the statue. Whiskey 4-1, the great Alex Bonafonte. Mikey Riffraff, the other mashup genius. Hope you guys are celebrating and having fun. Michael Ricci, our favorite location scout. Caitlin Altman, America's Next Top Model. Monica Sonia Thyman, our favorite Swede from across the pond. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Michael Ricci definitely saw this on VHS many times. Whiskey 401. I should just get a cheeseburger tattoo on my stomach and just call it. I love John Carpenter. I love Kurt Russell, but I don't like either movie. Give me Big Trouble in Little China instead. This is going to be an interesting meeting of the minds, folks.
I could not agree more. Whiskey 401.
Whiskey is definitely,
Well,
preaching
nobody
the
asked
truth.
me what I preferred, but
No, yeah.
I
Well,
prefer Snake Plissken. Sorry.
Really?
Character is different. That's different. That's not saying that the
I
character's
prefer
better. Doesn't
Clint
mean the
Eastwood
movie's
over.
better.
I prefer Clint Eastwood, Kurt Russell over John Wayne, Clint Eastwood.
I may prefer
Oh,
Clooney's
yeah,
Batman over
yeah.
Kilmer's, but that doesn't make Batman and Robin any better of a fucking movie.
You would be better off.
Michael Ricci says
You
this
would be
feels like a
wrong.
Zangief taxi cab confession.
I do.
Whiskey
I feel
411
bad. I feel bad. I feel internally. This is this weird struggle for me. This one
gonna
hurts
be
a little.
A weird.
Talk about great HBO shows, Taxi Cab Confession.
Look,
Well, we
look.
could have
I'm
been
gonna
talking about
I'm
it.
going to sum up why Escape from New York deserves to be on a shelf of great movies. Okay.
Nah.
And you can say what you want about special effects, the director, act, all this. You can say whatever you want, but this movie has Ernest Borgnine, and any movie that has Ernie Borgnine is a good movie.
This is
I
the
don't care
worst
what
performance of his
it is.
fucking career. I'm sorry.
I
But
kind of
Ernest
prefer the
Borgnine-
Stephen Buscemi version in the second one.
Oh,
though.
so much better. So much better.
Like-
Better Buscemi is way better in
See,
LA.
okay,
Yeah.
can I give you guys can I do the film history lesson?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if you
Let,
must.
let's let Chris tell his first time.
No,
first.
okay, all right,
let's let Ian Professor do his thing. I think he's gonna give himself enough rope to hang himself.
No. Okay, all right. So Carpenter loves Howard Hawks. All right. Howard Hawks is famous.
Doing it.
What?
Nothing.
Shut up.
Continue.
Howard Hawks is famous for basically remaking his own movies. They're the same movies every time. Rio Bravo is the same movie as El Dorado. They're the
Okay.
same exact movie. Literally down to the characters, substitute for different characters. Carpenter wanted to do exactly the same thing with Howard Hawks. So it's funny you say the Buscemi version of Ernest Borgnine.
Yeah.
That's why he has it. That's why Escape from LA is literally.
Oh, yeah. There's parallels in every. In
Yeah,
both movies.
it's a Xerox
insane watching
copy.
them back to back.
It's a copy of a copy. He multiplicity the movie. That's literally. That's why instead of Harry Dean Stanton
It's Pam Grier.
you have Pam Grier.
Right.
He literally is like, let's just literally remake the same movie.
Well, again, I love Harry Dean Stanton, but this ain't it for me. Like every other Harry Dean Stanton performance is head and shoulders above this one for me. But
The only thing.
Adrian Barbeau.
I was about to say,
yeah.
Adrian Barbeau is the only thing that's not flat in that first movie. If you catch what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
Everyone else's performances
I
are
hate
flat
you.
as fuck.
I hate you.
It's so true, though. It's so fucking. It's gospel.
And this comes from somebody who loves this character and loves these movies. You know, like
But
I
Lee
do.
Van Cleef and Stacy Keach. I mean, like that's perfect.
No, Stacy Keach is an improvement from Lee Van Cleef, but it's negated by the fact that Cliff Robertson sucks so much fucking ass, like so much fart into the air. Oh,
I don't know.
God.
Doesn't like what?
He didn't bother me as
terrible.
much as I thought he would from what you said. You mentioned you didn't like him so much.
I
And I was
think
like,
it's
oh,
just, maybe it's just he deeply bothers me as a person. I don't know.
maybe.
He seems like that type of movie
don't-
star that would pull like a Robert West, like murder his wife at sea and then come back like nothing happened.
He does look that way. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
that's pretty unfair though. I
don't know. I can't help the
Turning
way I
into a
feel.
Natalie Wood killer. What is wrong with you?
I'm just saying he seems like he may have eaten Natalie Wood to fucking get rid of the evidence or something.
Damn.
Jeez, canceled me all of a sudden. Well,
Shots
fuck.
fired.
Whiskey. Speaking of shots fired, in the chat, last thing I'll say in the chat for now, because it's the last thing there. Whiskey 41 says, right when they start surfing in part 2, you know the movie is going to be schlock. That surfing moment in 2 is historic in all the wrong reasons, but it's still historic. We'll get to that. Okay, so my first time escaping from New York, it was also with you, Stephen. I also believe I had seen LA first. And it was in my parents' basement. We're putting on the VHS, and it's one of those movies. And I did the same thing with Blade Runner the same year, and I think with you in my parents' basement. It's like, oh yeah, this has been hyped up, and my dad says Escape from New York's like the greatest movie of all time. Like, let's watch this, and it was just slower than slow. This movie feels like it's moving backwards, and people are just like kind of whispering. And I know it's a classic. I'm not disputing that. It's got a really cool look. It's got that great Carpenter vibe. It's like
It
You
does
know,
look awesome.
yeah, it looks really cool. It just has this feeling that's not like too far apart from like a They Live tone or Prince of Darkness kind of tone. You know, a lot of that is owed to Alan Howarth and John Carpenter, like the way they make
The
music
music
together.
score, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I don't have that much more to say. I mean, Snake Plissken's a really cool character. They came up with a really cool look for him, even with his weird pants. Um, but yeah, I just feel like they don't give him much to do. And both these movies have tons of like, oh yeah, Bangkok style. We're gonna do it Bangkok style. Like the audience knows what that means. And there's just a lot of like them telling you things like you're supposed to know them and
Yeah. At one point, not to cut you,
yeah.
not to cut you off. At one point, they go like, I'll give you $1 million," and they go, "Greenbacks?" And he goes, "No, bluebacks." And they're like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "What the fuck are bluebacks? What are you talking about? We don't know what that is." Sorry,
Exactly.
continue.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I didn't really
I
pay
totally,
attention. Like,
I wasn't really listening.
Honesty, I was just like, whatever.
And that's honestly, I think I do get what you're saying. I do think Escape from New York is a movie that if you're a fan of movies and you know history of movies, you enjoy probably more than I think the average Joe.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
If you know the history of Grindhouse, you'll
Yeah,
like
okay,
Escape
that's
from New York.
fair.
If you know the history of westerns, you'll love Escape from New York. If you know Howard Hawks and Rio Bravo, and you know if you know Rio Lobo and all these, like you'll love.
it's great early 80s. You can see it's got this sort of like you know, pre Spielberg, pre Cameron, pre like all the, you know, those things that what they became. Almost I had it and I lost it. Not De Palma, but um you know, it's just I don't know, it's steeped in vibe and I love that. That's great. But you can also see that it was like still of the 70s. We talk about this all the time that like up until 84, you can really still see the 70s clear as day in these 80s movies. And this is just one of those ones that just they kind of hadn't figured out that like, you know, almost the music video generation, that like sort of like MTV speed of like, you know, faster editing. Movies became a lot more, you know, quick cut as the 80s
second, I think the
progressed.
second one falls into that a lot better. The second one moves.
Yeah, the
I
second
have-
one
I have-
definitely moves a lot
I have
quicker.
an
Yeah.
answer. I do have an answer for you of what you're going with.
Okay.
If Repo Man was Escape from New York, that would be the Escape from New York that you want.
Kind of. I mean, you know, there's also like a little bit of Streets of Fire in here. There's, you know, a lot of like, you know, some shared DNA with some other, you know, films and spirit.
He gets excited because of
It's,
Diane.
you know, it's funny. I mean, we'll talk about it when we talk, you know, pitches or whatever like that. But you know, for some reason, I lump these movies all in one big ball of rubber band. Escape from New York, Escape from LA, Showdown Little Tokyo, Big Trouble in Little China. Like, I just feel like it's just the same fucking movie. It's like, it's just like.
Big Trouble in Little China is like one of my favorite fucking movies ever, though. It's tough to.
But I'm saying they could live
but I
in the
thought this
same.
was
It's like
too
a
until-
multiverse.
Yeah, no, it's true. What?
I can see it.
So it's funny here. Whiskey 4-1 saw in the chat said he prefers
You
Prince of
literally
Darkness over
could
the
have
thing.
taken. So you could have taken Snake Plissken and put him in the truck, and
for
it,
sure.
honestly, it could have
Oh.
worked. If he did, I mean, it's funnier he does the John Wayne thing, but if
Jack
it,
Burton is such a different character than Snake
well, but
Plissken.
that's what I'm saying is if you took the Snake Plissken character and put him in there, but if you made that part of the movie serious, it still would have
Yeah.
worked. I think.
Yeah. I guess that could have worked. What are your guys go-to like carpenters? Like if you're gonna be like, this is my top carpenter deal, like what would
Oh,
you?
well, I mean, that's
Here's the
not
problem.
even
Let's say
that's not
it-
even discussion.
Chris
It's
is
always
gonna
gonna
It
go
might be, though.
Halloween.
Yeah.
It's always gonna go
Okay.
Halloween.
Chris.
What were you gonna say, Ian? You said Chris is gonna get mad.
Okay, I think his best. That I think is the greatest horror of what he's done is probably In the Mouth of Madness. I think that is
Okay.
an incredible movie.
That's a cool movie.
To
Yeah,
me,
why would
my
I get mad?
favorite is probably Christine. Though Christine's the one I can watch the most.
I'm not mad about that at all. I was just
Okay.
talking the other night about how much I love Christine.
See,
and
I
somehow
would probably have to go with The Thing.
The Thing is great,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. That's great.
You know, I mean, what movie
thing
feels
before
like more
everybody made this thing a
quintessential?
thing.
I feel like the movie where Carpenter like
They
bears
Live,
his soul. Yeah, They Live is that movie for me.
They
That
Live is
like
awesome,
that's
yeah.
who he is. Like that's who
Yeah.
Carpenter is. That's what he wants to say. It's the type of movie he wants to make, and that's him doing it at his best and its best, maybe. I love Halloween, but like I don't know if he feels like Halloween is like one of his favorites. Like I think, and I love it. No, I'm not shit talking at all. I think he put his heart and soul into it. But I still think, like looking back, like he would probably take The Thing over Halloween. He would probably take Prince of Darkness over Halloween. He would probably take In the Mouth of Madness over Halloween. He would definitely not take Memoirs of an Invisible Man over it. But
Was it what's the Mars one?
Ghosts of
Ghost of Mars.
Ghost of Mars.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry,
Oh, that was horrible.
That was
But I'm sure when he looks at his bank account, he thanks God. He thanked God that he made Halloween.
But yeah,
yeah,
Christine
yeah.
though, Christine is like maybe
Christine's
like
great.
it's like the Scottie
great.
Pippen to me of to Halloween, Michael Jordan in the Carpenter.
No, that would be the
Library,
Horace
same thing.
Grant of.
Yeah.
That would
Oh,
be
the Horace Grant.
Grant.
Well, Dennis Rodman, Horace Grant, whatever. Either way,
Ghost of
Christine.
Mars is the Dennis Rodman of John Carpenter.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the Ghost of Mars is like the Randy Brown or the.
That's probably actually Big Trouble.
Yeah, maybe the Bill Wennington or something like that. Then if we
The
really
Spud
want to
Webb
round
of
out the
John
bench,
Carpenter.
Hey, he wasn't on the Chicago Bulls. Let's keep it in my hometown here. So Escape from LA. I mean, this is one that again, like I remember very much laughing at every time this movie's trying to take itself seriously, and I think that is kind of a thing with these movies is they have like they put the comedic. They don't know where to put the comedic stuff. Like Ernest Borgnine is trying to be that like break from all the heaviness, and it's just terrible. It's the worst break from it ever for me because it's like he's doing like this vaudevillian kind of acting, and that's what he always does. And like maybe it works in fucking basketball, but it does not work in this.
Sir, his Oscar for Marty says you can go spit for all he cares. For
Well,
acting.
Wow.
I'm
don't-
sorry
I
I
don't
wasn't
think we
around in
give a lot of validity.
1955 when he won that Oscar. That was almost 30 years before Escape from New York. But Marlon Brando, won Oscars, and later on he's calling Superman Ralph in a Richard Donner movie that he get paid $3 million for, and he's showing up to Apocalypse Now. Let's not even go down the Hearts of Darkness route.
He slayed the island of Dr. Moreau, right? That was
Genius.
It's
Genius.
nothing compared to the island.
Genius. I don't care what anybody says. Genius.
The island of Dr. Mario.
That man
Far
does in that
better.
movie is genius.
I would rather watch Congo 20 times in a row.
Oh
than that.
God.
I'd rather watch Congo.
We can never
just
escape the
because it's
Congo episode. It's one of the
Congo is
regrets
the
of my
greatest.
life.
No, I
Oh.
no. Here, the only issue I have because I really actually rewatched these movies today because I hadn't seen them in a long time, and it's the only part that always gets me of Escape from LA is those crappy 90s computer effects where we didn't know, like people are just figuring it out, and it's
Yeah, they didn't even know what this tool could or
it's
should
got
be
that
able to do
game
yet.
quality look and all this. It's like, oh my gosh, just give me the highlighted popsicles from the first movie. Don't give me
right.
and the shark that comes out of Universal Studios. Like, yeah,
Oh,
get out of
man.
here. You know,
Yeah, that was oof.
It was rough.
There was a lot about that. I mean, they flew way too close to the sun. He's like, I'm gonna do underwater scenes, and I'm gonna do surfing scenes, and I'm gonna do really bad compositing, and I'm gonna land a motorcycle in the back of a
but
pickup truck. And
that actor plays the villain though.
oh, he's good.
He's
Yeah.
great. Oh, he's
Yeah.
wonderful. I love him.
Yeah,
That's a-
AJ Langer's great.
Yep.
I
They
like
really-
Stacey
What else was
Keach.
she in? I
People on the stairs.
that's what she was in. That's what she was in.
Also,
They
was
really
she, My
fleshed out
So-Called
the,
Life, right?
Oh, was it?
My So-Called Life?
Oh, was she on My So-Called Life? Oh, yeah. I kind of never really
Yeah.
watched that one. It's a little bit too young.
Sorry, I was in Team DeGracio. Okay.
DeGracio. I love how you've somehow made it Italian now.
And that's a show that everybody watched that
It's not
the
DeGracio.
You got DeGracio coming in here. What are you doing?
It's like, what channel was that freaking show on? I never saw it. Everybody.
Canada something or
It was
other.
on PBS for us. It was on PBS.
That what it was?
Oh God, let us do it.
everybody's
Let us
talking
do a
about it.
Degrassi episode, folks. Please, I
Oh,
would love it.
please,
There's
please. Let me talk
300,000
about that
episodes
snake.
of that
I would
show.
rather talk about that snake.
You know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh. I think Joey Jeremiah just might be your spirit animal. But so I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say on Escape from LA before we get to pitch time or escape?
Well, I think they were a really neat idea. I think Escape from New York he originally actually wrote it to be a Clint Eastwood movie. And
so much worse.
well, actually, here's what's worse. I was watching a making of thing just because I was curious, and I didn't know this until today, but supposedly the studio wanted Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh,
yeah, I saw
that.
They
That's
offered it
yeah.
to Tommy Lee Jones, who said no.
And I think they were also thinking Charles Bronson at one
which would
point.
have been great. Which basically,
Oh,
Death Wish
yeah.
3 is Escape from New York.
Yeah.
You can't go no wrong with those Death Wish movies.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved
those Death Wish movies are gold.
Yeah, the basically 2, 3, and 4, I think, or 2 through 5. I don't know. They get better. They age like wine. Damn it. There's no wrong way to Death Wish. All right. There's no need to die on any of these hills. All right, so it is pitch time, and
Charles Bronson.
our first pitch came to me earlier today from the birthday boy Sean Gold.
Yeah.
So Ian, you may want to cover your ears or go get a water, but his pitch is: in 1993, during the aftermath of the Devil's Backbone race, Cincinnati has been transformed into a maximum security prison. The rules are simple. Once you blade in, you never leave. When Snake is sent to save the president's son, he will need a guide who can not only navigate the prison, but escape. Mitchell Goosen, Snake Plissken, Escape-born. This may be Sean's best work.
I need a
They always
scene
talk about Cleveland.
with Snake.
I was about to say that.
Front
Oh, sorry.
Snake. I want the two snakes getting in a scene together. Like, what's your name? Snake. What's your name? Snake.
What are you into?
No way. No way.
Nothing. What are you into? Cutting tattoos into the foreheads of guys I don't like. And I don't like speech. I don't like speech either, kid.
You mentioned that, but that's funny in these movies or whatever. They mention it multiple times. They're like, first we had Cleveland, then he escaped from New York, and whoa, what the fuck happened in Cleveland?
I know the third one.
What are you
should
talking about? Like no one ever.
So,
what is that?
I do have my theory on the Escape from New York prequel. It's gonna sound crazy now, and this is one of those cheesy internet crossover things, but I think that Captain Ron is the prequel to Escape from New York, and it's been there the whole time.
That took place in Cleveland. Where he's on a boat in a tropical. Yeah,
I'd say that took place in between Cleveland in this, or before Cleveland. I'd be saying it's a crossover of the Cleveland story. But that's
now you bring up
Snake.
Captain Ron, and all I think about is Overboard. So it's like.
So Overboard turned into Captain Ron, turned into Snake.
It's a progression.
We can assume that his marriage with Goldie only lasted a couple years. He abandoned his kids.
I've just had an epiphany. It has just come to me that Kurt Russell has basically been doing the same 3 movies his entire fucking career. Anything related to Overboard and anything related to The Thing or the Carpenter movies.
You're kind of right. Yeah, that's true.
And then like it's like
Tango
so when
is in the Overboard.
You could see, like, I'm telling you right now, you make one big fucking movie that you combines The Thing, Escape from New York, Escape from LA, Big Trouble in Little China, fucking Tango and Cash.
All the good mulleted Kurt Russell roles.
Even his role in like fucking, Death Proof. And then you throw those all together. I'm telling you, it's one fucking movie. It's Kurt Russell.
Eventually, where's executive decision take place?
Oh man! So wait, he lost his eye pre-apocalypse. He lost his eye when he was a boat captain. giving
Yeah.
tours?
Like that
Yes.
was
Because he
like,
doesn't have an eye in
so
that movie.
in
either.
my
Yeah.
world, if you did that, in my world, Death Proof would happen first. So he would lose his eye to the girls.
Oh.
And then and then he comes back and he's fucking Snake and he's got the patch.
Okay, so when his marriage to Goldie falls apart,
Doesn't have
he
money.
gets death proofed and loses his eye, and then he becomes a boat captain.
Then
Trying to,
then
like,
he's Captain
yeah.
Ron because he doesn't have an eye in
He's
that.
Captain
either.
Ron. And then the world goes to hell, and what the fuck is Captain Ron gonna do? But he's gonna be Snake fucking Plissken from now on.
Exactly. He's tired of fucking doing tours or whatever case may be. He's like, I'm not a captain of this boat no more, or whatever. The
But
fuck.
when he goes to LA, he remembers his surfing days from
Gross.
Captain Ron and
Mhm.
Cowabunga.
Ron,
He
See, I'm
joins, he
just
joins
telling
the
you.
MCU as a celestial god.
Ron
I'm just-
Plinskin.
I'm just telling you, Kurt Russell has been reading the same fucking script for the last 20, 30 years.
I'm
And he loves
afraid
it.
to ask.
And
He
saying,
loves it.
how can I make this different? Oh,
Where
I know.
does like
I'll put a
shitty
patch on.
Stargate and like Soldier fall into this? Where do they fall into this world?
Well,
I
that's
don't
definitely
even-
the overboard territory.
I don't even consider them Kurt Russell movies. Like
They're not
in my-
canon. Those aren't canon to his fucking
Because he has
filmography.
short hair.
They're not. They're
Accept-
not
I
a
don't
part of the
accept
multi.
Ron- I don't
They're not a
accept
part of the
single-
multiverse of madness.
Oh, the hair theory. No, you know what? I know where Ian's going with this. He doesn't accept Russell with short hair. He doesn't accept John McClane with a shaved head, and he doesn't
Nope.
accept Riggs without the mullet. And I agree
don't.
on all counts. Rambo is maybe the worst, who should have never cut his hair, because as the Rambo films went
Yep.
on, the muscles and the hair got bigger in every one. And if they would have held on to that, he would have wound up as Super Shredder by Rambo 5. I would have loved it. He would have had metallic
Oh, the-
spikes
the-
coming
the-
out of his
The
hair.
cartoon did the good job of that.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
Wow.
was it Force of Freedom? I think it was. Which
Yeah,
it's always the
Rambo.
freedom's always best when it's forced.
No, I will say this. Do you guys always hate sci-fi movies though that put dates?
I was
no, I
laughing.
love.
Ian. You know what made me? Sorry, Chris. You know what
No,
made me
no.
laugh is that like we started watching, and I was like, "This is gonna be one of those fucking movies where they're like in the distant future of 1998," and I was fucking dead on. I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
of course." They don't. They don't.
So,
I just love LA. It's like 2013.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I was
So
like,
Demolition
I
Man
really
takes
holds
place
up.
right around the same time at the beginning of
oh,
Demolition Man.
you
just
throw that
saying.
in there.
Just
too,
make
throw
your
that in there.
fucking movie in 30:45. Like, you know what I mean? We
Dude,
don't need this
And that's
shit.
how you get Tango and Cash. You throw Demolition Man in there.
Yeah.
Turns out, yeah, they're. I love it. Yeah, John Spartan is. They
Oh
went.
my
They
God.
both went into
I
Eternal
almost feel
Affairs.
like
They,
in the
they had to hide
background,
under new names.
I feel like in the background, I need to have a chart with the red string connecting these movies timelines and putting it together because I just feel like it's all together. And
I
like,
want to see
know,
you on
like,
here next week, just like black under your eyes, just sweating,
Yeah,
fucking.
Yeah. Good, Mickey.
Yeah,
Good luck.
Charlie Day. Yeah.
Good luck connecting the computer wore tennis shoes. Like,
Don't fucking
Good
dare
luck.
me.
good luck with the Disney Kurt Russell years. How that?
Oh fuck, yeah,
fits
that's
in there.
right.
Again, not canon. We're only solely
Because he has
Oh,
short hair.
mullet
He has short
only.
hair.
We're
Mullet
only solely talking about two forms of Kurt Russell. Macho
Good
Man
mullet
Kurt
and the bad
Russell.
mullet.
Macho Man Kurt Russell and just the rom-com Kurt Russell. We're just connecting those.
No used cars. That's out. That's out.
No.
Oh
nothing.
fuck, used cars.
So-
That's right. Yeah,
Oh fucking
That-
no!
that
He's
could
kind of
be-
mullety. He's yeah, not fully.
that could be
but-
Captain Ron. Fucking.
And every and
Oh,
every
yeah, that's
bill,
definitely
and every
Captain
every
Ron.
That is
shelf
Captain
you
Ron before he got on.
Yep.
And-
Yeah.
and every shelf you buy, any like bookcase, whatever the case may be, you always have extra fucking screws or extra fucking parts, and you're like, I have no idea where this goes to, but as long as it doesn't fall, we're
Those are the
good.
other movies. Those are the
That's the other movies.
So
That's great.
there's some more pitches in the chat. I
Okay.
do. There's a few.
That's-
So
That extra screw is unlawful entry. That's what that extra screw is. Just throw it out. Just nobody wants that.
nobody wants.
It's
This.
his appearance. It's his appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh wait a minute! He's got a fucking mullet in
He's got
Vanilla
a mullet,
Sky.
see?
Oh fuck.
Vanilla Sky, he's got a mullet.
I forgot
It's
he was
all
in
been a
Vanilla Sky.
I forgot he
simulation.
was in that too.
I
Yeah.
forgot he was in Vanilla Sky. He was in Vanilla Sky?
Yeah, he's the guy. He's like the prison counselor or whatever, you know.
Oh yeah,
Imagine,
no,
yeah,
he's the therapist or whatever like that keeps telling Tom
Yeah.
Cruise is all in his mind.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, pitches in the chat.
Throw that movie in there. Throw it in, and then
Throw
we'll
it
get
in,
Tom Cruise.
goddammit.
We'll make it work. We'll
Well,
get the story.
paprika. We'll sprinkle some fucking rollerblades on it and some grinding, and I'm happy. Get Richard Grieco cameo if we're throwing in mullets here.
All right, but okay, let's serious pitch, right?
Right.
Okay.
If you must.
So you have to do the
That's
same
what we
thing.
came for.
You have to literally do you have to remake the first one again. It's
Yeah.
just old Snake Plissken, but it's the same movie.
Yeah, Old Man Pliskin. I'm into that.
It's the Howard Hawks thing.
He can still fucking do it.
It's the same movie for a third time.
This
And
is the same guy that talks about like how you hate like revisionary math and you hate like like nostalgia. You want the same movie over again?
I get what you're saying though. That's the whole point of these movies, right?
And
it's
you
like
said
I'm eating pancakes 5 days in a row,
Ernest
sixth
Bo-
day.
it's-
Oh, I'm
look,
gonna eat
it's
some more
Ernest-
pancakes.
Ernest Borgnine to Steve Buscemi. All right, I thought about it. Lee Van Cleef, Stacy Keach, Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is the security guard at whatever the new place is, because you got to have that guy that's been in 10,000 movies and takes a pay for every.
Who's president? Who's president? I know who I'm picking for president in this.
Who's
Rosie O'Donnell.
Ah, that'd be fucking funny.
Rosie O'Donnell is
Sinbad.
president.
I want
Sinbad would be great too.
Sinbad,
Listen,
I love
what-
him. Yeah.
You know, it'd be interesting though. What's another part of the United States that's most likely to be taken apart from the rest of the country?
Florida.
And put out. Yep, you nailed it. Florida. Escape from fucking Miami.
Oh, you're right. It should be Florida. There is
gotta
no
be
hellhole
Florida.
Miami.
greater than Florida. You're right.
Escape
I
from
thought about
Miami.
Mission to Miami, but then I
or
realized it was
Texas.
Mission to Moscow.
Texas could go too, but wait.
Texas
yeah.
is its own entity. Texas is its own entity.
But the whole like Escape from New York assignment Miami Beach thing, I know that gets Ian more than a little bit hard.
Oh yes.
I mean, what
Yeah.
better state to be like? We islanded this off and just loaded it with fucking the worst
Alligators.
people.
Heck,
Yeah.
I'd just say Escape from Kissing Me My Ass. Like that's a great title right there.
Kissing me.
Oh,
my
kissing
ass.
me my ass.
Florida?
Okay. Well, so there's some pictures in
I
the
don't think
chat,
that'll fly.
and Mikey
Oh, I've
Riffraff.
sent the review. That joke is golden. People out there are laughing. Forget you. on the
Nobody
damn
got
show.
that.
I'm done. I
To
quit.
quote you, you're so proud of yourself for that one. I can't stand you. Mikey Riffraff with a pitch, though. His pitch, Snake, who is now the president of the United States. Ooh, I like that. He sends his best federal agent, Idris Elba, to Florida, where a horrible mind-altering drug has started to take over. To regain order back to Florida, they fight to get things right again.
Florida.
Sold. I love it. He's president, and Idris Elba is the new Snake. Fucking
Now,
yes.
he
yes,
hates-
yes.
I'd like Idris Elba as president.
Yeah, well, so the last we left off, Snake Plissken just took out the entire world, right? Took out all the
yeah,
power. He reverted us back to the Stone Age, right?
Yeah, it's literally, this is like cannibalism taking over the world. Like it's
Yeah.
Walking Dead this time. Like around.
That's the post-apocalyptic movie we need from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mad Max,
from
yeah, the
Las
barren
Vegas.
wasteland, yeah,
That's true.
Las Vegas. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I still going for like Beyond Florida Dome. I just think somehow
The Florida Dome is awesome. Yeah.
Beyond Florida Dome, like just give me the full on. Like, there's nothing that says like, yeah, this is where the world ends, like Florida. You know, I will admit I'm gonna be hung up on that one, like Mickey was hung up on calling the ape Congo that one time. But also Whiskey 4-1 with the pitch in the chat. The
Still
great Alex
there.
Bonafonte,
Still
his
there.
pitch,
Hate this Congo.
his pitch. Snake is
Funniest thing in
back.
the world. I love that.
The president's daughter has been taken again, only this time it's by a Moscow socialite that wants her for his harem of unwilling concubines. Jesus, an escape from Steven Seagal's house. Wow, that is your darkest fucking Seagal pitch yet, and it's probably the one that is the most true to life at the same time. So
Ironically, Kurt
Only-
Russell is doing his absolute best Steven Seagal impression in these movies.
yeah, it's funny. Like years before they worked together on Executive Decision.
Which
Only
is
if we have Will Fredo as do a cameo in that, because he had the date with the president's daughter.
Oh, Will Friedle?
Yep.
If you call him Will Fredo, like he's a fucking Godfather actor.
we're Italianizing.
I knew it was
this-
you, Ben
everything in
Savage.
this.
You broke my heart.
DeGracio and Fredo.
DeGracio and Will
Will
Fredo. I love
Fredo,
it.
Will Fredo comes from the Gracio.
I knew it was you, Fredo.
You know, I've been itching to do a Bronx Tale episode. Don't make me break that out,
Oh,
folks.
I love that.
Escape from the
I
Bronx.
would love that.
Actually, that was a movie. Escape from the Bronx was a movie. That was
Really?
Oh, yeah,
It was
Bronx Warriors,
Italian.
Jackie Chan.
it was
Jackie
an
Chan, right?
Italian.
That was Rumble in
Oh,
the
that's
Bronx.
Rumble in
That's
the
Rum-
Bronx.
Escape
Rumble in
from the Bronx. Well, Escape from the Bronx was an Italian movie company, like filmed it, and it was like.
Nah, you're making it up.
I'm
That
not
never
making it up.
happened.
No, get on your phone right. Get on your phone right now and look up "Escape from the Bronx."
I will not.
I'm gonna
No,
check it out. I'm gonna check this out. Maybe
Check
it
it
took
out.
place in DeGracio.
It's an
Dave.
episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000. It has John Saxon.
Really? Okay. Well, now I'll watch it. I love that.
If
I love
if
that.
you
Is
Google
that
it, it will
Escape-
become real.
Escape from the
Escape from
Bronx.
the Bronx.
I do love John Saxon though. So there is another pitch in the chat from Michael Ricci, our favorite location scout, while Mickey Googles. Michael's pitch is the date 2097. Earth
There you
has
go.
changed. The collapse of global governments and the rise of mega corporate alliances have led to a new frontier for incarceration. Luna Penitentiary, a sprawling corporate-run super prison on the dark side of the moon. 0 escape attempts, 0 successes until now. When a rogue faction of scientists hacks the prison and reveals the horrors within, the public outcry forces the UN to act. They don't send a team, they send Snake Plissken. He's older, angrier, and still doesn't give a damn. But when he finds out the moon is holding the key to Earth's last uncorrupted AI system, capable of shutting down the entire corporate military grid, Snake realizes he has a new reason to escape. Not for the mission, not for the world. For revenge. Escape the moon.
Escape the Moon is fucking great.
I love it.
Damn.
Yeah. That is
You're not even on the
really-
show, Mike, and you did it before any of us could even try doing it.
With
Oh,
some Moonraker vibes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Moonscaper. Oh,
Hear me out though. Okay.
All right.
I love this
I wouldn't
idea.
watch it. I wouldn't watch it.
I would, but here's why. It
prick.
fits into the Howard Hawks thing. Okay.
Oh, you prick.
Here's why.
Why are we
Assault-
going back to this guy?
Stop it. Assault on Precinct 13
Okay.
is literally a remake of Rio Bravo.
If you
Okay.
say so.
It is. It's literally. It's literally.
No, I believe
They
you.
got a guy.
Stop trying to make Howard Hawks happen, Ian.
I am-
It's
I am-
never going to happen.
All right.
Silence.
Sorry.
Let's say you take the plot of that, the Escape from the Moon,
Mhm.
right? But Snake Plissken is on a prison in the moon. People are trying to kill a prisoner. He's got to protect the prisoner. So now you got a remake of Assault on Precinct 13, and it's a Escape from New York movie mixed
is
together in
cool.
one with a Rio Bravo twist. I think that's cool.
If you
That is
throw in
cool.
apes, I'm in. Like Escape of the Conquest of the Assault of the Precinct
do
of
it.
the
be-
Beyond.
The
Get-
problem
get-
is, you.
and this
I think with
time-
these movies, you have to send Snake Plissken in somewhere, right? That's the kind of the whole point, though. Other than that, though, everything else about it
Send
works
him to
great.
the moon. I like
Send,
it.
yeah, send him in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's you got to send. Obviously, that kind of goes without saying. You're sending in Snake. You know, the one thing that they just never really delivered on these movies for me though, and I would really like to at least attempt to pitch some aspect of this is the comedic relief. Like I feel like Buscemi was better than Borgnine, but that's not saying much for me. Like I would love if there's some kind of side character that like actually lightens the mood or like is a good counterpoint to Snake.
How about your
or-
boy who's having a fucking moment now, dude? Who's having his
Paul
big
Walter
moment this
Hauser?
year? Paul Walter Hauser, yeah.
Oh, yes, Lord, please. That's the guy. All right, I'm good. That's you give yeah.
He's
He's
too
the new
busy wrestling.
Borgnine.
He's
What?
wrestling?
Yes.
Pro wrestling. He does
He's a
pro,
pro
wrestling.
wrestler? He does?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't know that.
fucking let him make that money. It's not it's not hurting you that he wrestles. Shit. I just love that man. Go out and see Fantastic Four and Naked Gun. Naked Gun is excellent. I can't recommend it enough.
No, Bring back Martin Short. Give me a Captain Ron remake. Or
Oh, Captain Ron reunion. Yeah,
tie
Martin
it all
Short.
back
yeah.
in. Martin Short is the new Buscemi Borgnine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so game
Yeah.
for that. Martin
That
Short will
works.
make it work. Yeah, he could be playing Frank from Father of the Bride. Oh, you're obviously a comedian, Mr. Snake Plissken.
So who would be you got Isaac Hayes and you got
They
Pam
both be
Grier.
so old though. Like if you got Martin Short and Kurt Russell both now, they're both
It is,
such
they are
older
kinda
men. Like you need somebody younger.
Yeah.
Calls him
But
Snonk.
Kurt Russell still looks pretty good for his age.
Oh, he could do it. That's no problem. But if you make his comic relief sidekick the same age,
Yeah.
All right,
a
the
little
fair
villain,
enough.
the villain is Wesley Snipes.
yes, 100%.
All right, I like that.
Yep.
He's a number one
It
for
fits
sure.
the Pam Grier, Isaac Hayes thing.
Sure. Why? Because he's blacking? No.
No, because he's in like
I'm kidding.
no, because I was thinking of the like Sugar Hill and Pasture 57, that era of the 90s. Like that would be kind of where that fits in there.
I love
No,
watching
you're
him
right.
squirm.
It'd be great.
I'm
He's
not
fantastic in
squirming at all.
everything.
You tried to cancel me on that one. It ain't happening.
I'm just
I like Wesley Snipes. He's a great actor. Forget.
I agree.
all
I
three.
agree with
You're
you.
the
He's
sweatiest man
fantastic.
I've ever seen since that fucking guy in
No,
Total
sir.
Recall.
Tell us more about this Howard something.
Wait, what?
He's
This
no Hudson
Howard
Hawks,
guy.
I'll tell you that.
Hudson
So-
Hawk, whatever.
Hudson Hawk. What a terrible.
What a great episode of VCR Redux that you should all go back and enjoy as I do regularly. So
As long as on the moon, listen, I don't like, you take anything to space and I'm already like, I'm out. But
Yeah.
like, I'm saying like, if you fucking put Congo on the spaceship going to the moon, I'm in.
if the ape's got a mullet, then I'm in. But since we've
When
teed
you
up
say
all the...
you put Congo, you mean the monkey?
The
Mickey
monkey,
wants
that's
to.
what
Mickey
I'm saying.
thinks the monkey Amy in Congo is named Congo. That's.
That's where they go in the movie.
That's the name of the movie.
That's the name of the movie.
Yeah.
I need a title. I need a titular
about the
line
monkey.
drop in Escape from San Francisco or whatever we pitched next. Which I still love the Lost in San Francisco element. Homeward Bound 2 is a very shitty sequel, but it's still my kind of San
trying to
Francisco
figure out
treat.
why you chose Lost in San Francisco. I was completely lost in that.
I just love Homeward Bound, and you know what? That's
that
an
the title
inferior
of this
sequel,
episode?
but it's still my kind of San Francisco treat. Yes, it is Lost in San Francisco is what we call this episode. But hey, Beyond Florida Dome. I mean, come on, that's really good. There's no
good, yeah.
denying that.
I mean, the moon is cool, but I still want him in Miami. I don't know. Escape from Miami is cool.
Both of those would work for me. I like them both. Yeah.
Miami
As long-
would be brighter.
As long as they don't turn like the S from Escape into like the letter 3 or any of that kind of fucking horse shit that I hate. S3 from New York, you know.
Why do you hate everything good in life? Like what?
It's true.
What did the
I
number
really
3
should-
ever do
I
to
really
you?
should learn to enjoy God's wonders more.
Like, what
Appreciate
did
his
number 3
handiwork.
ever- It's kind of like a painting, man. You don't have to get it. You look at it, you're like, it's not for
It's
me.
art.
And then you
It's
keep
artistic
it moving.
licensing.
Nobody sits
yeah.
there and starts throwing shit at it. Like, I fucking hate this painting.
Numbers.
This E. This
Letters.
E is a regular E, but
Letters.
this E is a
Get off my lawn.
3 Escape
my
from
day,
New York. Oh my god, that would
Escape
be
was
so
spelled
shitty.
Escape.
Escape was spelled with all letters.
No, it should be spelled phonetically like THREE, Escape from New York, 3 Escape from New York. It'd be so bad.
gross.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's how it
That's
sounds.
the worst.
That's how fucking gross it is when you make
Oh.
a movie called Scriform or
But if you
Taporkin
had
or
if you had Escape from Miami, you could put an extra I in Miami.
Escape from Miami. Yeah, right. That one I'll grant you. That one sucks just so good. That one sucks so good.
I like your spelling out 3. It took me like a solid 10 seconds to understand what you said. THRE. Like it took me so long. I feel like such a fucking idiot.
Oh man, well, fucking, we've all escaped from intelligence and education this week, but You know, I don't know. I gotta say though, I think there's a severe amount of Dolph Lundgren lacking in all these pitches, especially with all the mullet talk
I
we've
threw
done.
him in with the showdown
you-
in Little Tokyo.
Oh, fuck my shit. You did. That's true. Correct
Oh, but
me.
he could be a good villain, though. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
A good Dolph Lundgren villain.
And man, he has some great golden locks still to this day. Feather that shit. Give that mullet a swan song. I mean, if any of these guys are gonna come back, they need to come back with the fucking 80s hair, god damn it. Like,
you know what these movies are seriously lacking, and you're saying that, and you said Snipes before, and you said Lundgren and all them are perfect for this, is that all these post-apocalyptic goons in the aftermath of, the chaos and whatever, they all need to be characters, and they're not in these movies. Like, they all need to be ridiculous fucking characters. I'm thinking like Fury Road shit,
yeah. Oh,
Like-
yeah, like the Wes from
yeah, and
That's
like
what-
all of these,
honestly,
you can put
I
all
would
these guys in.
If you remade it today, honestly, it probably wouldn't be John Carpenter. I think probably the director would
Oh,
be
don't say it.
Craig Nicotero.
Oh, okay.
Like all the
Oh, okay.
Walking Dead
I
stuff.
thought you were gonna say Rob Zombie, and I was about to puke.
I would watch.
No,
Rob Zombie,
I
dude.
feel like J.J. Abrams would get on this.
Oh, no mystery boxes in this shit.
You need
It's
you need
enough.
somebody who can
Or-
be just as like fun with it.
Now, bear with me.
Yeah.
Bear with
Yeah.
me. I feel and I'll explain. Zack Snyder could probably do a good job.
I'm on.
Just
Oh
because
no.
solely-
He's
wait,
the opposite
so-
of what we need.
solely because I mean his stories fucking suck. That's for
Suck.
sure.
Yeah,
But his like cinematography, the look of his movies,
it would
and
look
stuff like that,
amazing. I'm sure
It would look
We
great,
are
but like it would
amazing.
be even slower than it already fucking is.
No,
you
like,
would put it
you
all
don't
in
have
slow
to have
motion.
him write it. He doesn't have to write it, but he.
I
could-
don't
he
need
could-
sirens singing.
You know
to
what though?
fucking
I love
Snake Plissken.
that. I know most people don't necessarily, but I love that fucking Watchmen movie. I think it looks gorgeous.
No.
And he,
Oh, it's
I don't like-
one of the
I
best
don't like
looking
that.
movies
I
ever.
like
love
Sucker
watching Steve, I'm
Punch.
with you.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite superhero movies. I love that.
right?
Oh,
It's
definitely,
fucking
yeah.
looks incredible. He
Yeah.
didn't write that, obviously.
Bitch.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Okay, so I wouldn't want. I was just thinking Jeffrey Dean Morgan, right? I wouldn't want him to be
Yes.
Pliskin. Honestly, I want Escape from New York with Negan.
Oh, just with Negan. Okay.
Just with
Isn't
Negan.
that what the show is now? Like
It
isn't
kind
that
of
basically-
is. I mean, he's in New York, but like, I think it would be great to do like remake the movie and just put the Negan character in it.
I do love the Negan character. I will say. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is so
Morgan's
charming.
incredible and like
Yeah.
everything that he
Yeah.
does. He could play like a character in one of these movies and kill it. Like he could do anything.
Yeah, he
Imagine
brings
him
Negan.
going
yeah.
into the gladiator scene, in a boxing match with Lucille. That'd be amazing,
Yeah, you know what? That would be pretty fucking cool. I mean, it's
Because the
it's no
president-
basketball scene, but shit.
Because
Um,
the president would be Andrew Lincoln, who's forgiving him for his crimes if he goes and gets the president, or he's the Lee Van Cleef character or something.
That's not bad. What if we put the twist on this? Snake Plissken, they always send him in alone. What if they made Snake Plissken go in this time, but with a team?
Oh,
They're like
That could
Jeffrey
be
D.
cool.
Morgan's on that team, and like
Suicide Squad.
Oh, you know what? Like, no, I think this could be cool, like as a way to kind of correct the mistakes of the Expendables franchise. Then, if you want to team it up, go with people of Russell's
Expend-3dables.
era. Oh God, Expend-4bles or whatever.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
So, but like, people, and also something that I thought they really missed out on was apparently Stallone's original idea for Expendables was to cast all the guys that never really got their big breaks, like the Michael Beans and the Michael Pares and the Michael Dudikoffs and the Michaels,
The Michaels, yeah.
That would be cool to see here.
If
The
your name is
canon
Mike,
guys,
starts with
you know.
Michael, you're in this movie.
Out.
You're in this movie, yeah. What's the Michael
Oh,
Jai
dude,
Vincent?
I
Yeah,
would've-
or Michael
I
Jai
would've
White. Yeah, no, I
loved-
love him.
Michael Jai White. I would have loved for Michael Pere to be in Expendables. There's so many things that could have.
But he fits this better. Streets of Fire type of Michael Pere with a Snake Plissken. Yeah, I believe they could be on the same
Yeah.
fucking team, kicking ass.
for sure.
you know?
For sure. I'll take
Michael
it.
Bean. Michael Bean could fucking be on that team.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
should probably get some younger guys in here, but yeah, if you want to
Version-
cast all guys in their 70s,
and the
sure.
soundtrack.
Well, if you want
the fucking
old
theme
Snake
song,
Plissken, then you get
the
old,
theme song is done by
Space
Michael Boyd.
Cowboys with Snake Plissken. You know,
I would.
we already pitched going to the moon.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd love to see a different version of Dolph Lundgren's Punisher. And this could be
a different
good-
version.
Yeah.
This could be
Yeah.
a cool spot.
Like
to put
another one. Like another one.
Yeah.
I mean, all you can do is
I
fuck
love-
it
I
up
loved
at this
his
point. He
Punisher.
did so good. Yeah, it was so good. Louis
I
Gossett's
really
not there.
that's
you know?
that's a movie that I don't I like the Thomas Jane Punisher as well. The
Yeah.
rest of them I don't like, but it
Oh,
was
Thomas
awesome.
Jane.
You don't
I
like
love Thomas Jane.
you don't like the one we got now? He's fucking
Oh
incredible.
no, I like
John
this one
Bernthal, yeah.
too. I mean,
Okay,
but I'm
John
saying
Bernthal, yeah.
movie wise.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, I got you.
Well,
Yeah.
you'll get him in a movie soon enough. I think he's in the next Spider-Man movie.
Spider-Man, yeah,
yeah.
but I'm saying like solo movie.
Sure. I got you.
I think, I hope we're working towards that at some point. Punisher's one of my favorite characters. So I just want to say Dustin Nino of Retro Fiend Radio, makers of the finest canon and martial arts docs on the internet. Folks, if you're not subscribed, you better subscribe to Retro Fiend Radio. But he says, the Michaels, I'm all in. So I feel very fucking vindicated. So I just want to say that. Make note. Also, Oscar Toronzo with his pitch, Escape from Florida. Snake has to fight off a bunch of tough, mullet-wearing, heavily armed guys. Billy Ray Cyrus is the final boss.
is the final boss.
Cocaine, hardcore, hot babes, and a lot of swamp. That's
I love that.
exactly
I
the type
do.
of swamp thing that I am all for. And there's another crossover for you guys if you want to throw in the kitchen sink. Get Swamp Thing in there
Adrian
too.
Barbeau is in it. I don't care.
And Jim Wynorski gets
Right.
to fucking executive produce or something. I know Ian's fully aroused now. So I don't know, guys. I think we did a pretty decent job of rescaping or threescaping or pre-scaping or whatever you want to freescaping.
I
don't know.
believe the word you're looking for is manscaped. Okay. All right.
Manscaped from New York. There you go. The movie everyone's been dying to see.
That should have been the title of the fucking show.
Manscaped from New York, starring Robin Williams. It would be a death-defying experience.
Oh my God! Now, you say
There we
that
go.
though, but
Now we need
Hear me out.
Manscaped to sponsor us now because
There's-
we've
there
mentioned
is
their
a-
name a few times there.
There is a
Get your
naked gun
10% off using VCR Redux code. You know,
From your lips to God's ears.
There's a Naked Gun version of Escape from New York called Manscaped from New York, and that could be a really funny movie.
I
Oh,
would
yeah.
totally. I would watch. I'm not gonna lie. The hairier the better. Harry and the Hendersons. It's all crossing over, folks. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself there. This was a fun one, guys. I gotta say. Before we wrap it up, though, is there anything y'all have got in the works you want to let the home audience know about?
Yes. Weird Tales for Your Reptilian Brain is now on Amazon, featuring my short story, Random Mark, a body horror short story. So please go on Amazon
cool.
from Burial Books.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna read
congrats,
that, Ian. That
man.
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Into it.
I think it's a good one. I'm
Yeah.
biased, but hey.
Yeah. Fair
You know,
enough.
it just occurred to me.
But
We
it's with
also
with a bunch of authors, a bunch of horror kind of goofy tales and stuff. Really,
Nice.
it's a wonderful collection. So
Awesome.
I look forward to that as well. Also, side note, it just occurred to me we could have used a little Richard Dawson in some of these pitches. Maybe he could have been that Borgnine weird. He's got a certain style, certain swagger that we did not get enough of. Running Man was so good. All right, enough. I'm done. I'm sorry. I guess it's time then for me to say that you
I want
fans.
Steve Harvey as the villain. That's what I want.
Oh, I like that.
Steve
a
Harvey
lot.
can do no wrong. Oh,
I
Bernie
like
Mac
that
would have
a
been
lot.
phenomenal in this if we're going
Yeah.
Kings of Comedy route.
Yeah,
Fuck
Steve Harvey's
me.
great though. It's a great villain. Yeah.
But now I
Yeah.
can't get over Bernie Mac. Like I would watch him as the villain, the lead, the star, the anything, the everything, playing every role. Like, damn, I love Bernie Mac. All right. I guess it is time. I should say that you fans might want to tune in next Wednesday at 9 p.m. when we get Kevin Costner back on the tee for our Tin Cup episode. I know. Yeah. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be great. All right. Even though Joe Montana dropped out, We're gonna be great. As always, if you enjoyed this video, the best way to help is to smash that like button, leave a comment telling us what movie or TV franchise that you want us to cover on a future episode of VCR Redux. And since you're already doing that, you might as well go ahead and like, subscribe, and follow Fandom, Spotlight, and Pop Culture Punk. Till then, back up those Betamax, rewind those Laserdiscs, and we'll see you at the movies.
Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da.